Welcome back, Aries. How are you doing today, guys? Hope y'all are enjoying your day. Hope things are working out for you. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Remember, guys, that this is a general reading, so do take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. Give us a clear, concise message here for Aries, Spirit, please and thank you. Don't forget to click on that like button. Okay. One more, Spirit. What's the final word here? Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on around you. What it is that you don't see, because that's what I like to know. That's what I want to find out. I do see somebody here who is aggressive, that wants to talk to you. This could be somebody who thinks that they are in some kind of form of power over you, but they're not. They don't have power over you, but it's all in their head, that's for sure. This could be somebody that's like trying to trap you or keep you in some kind of trap. Okay, we do have justice coming out, so you might need to call the justice. You might need to call the law. You might need to get something corrected here. You might need to get something maybe written down. Maybe have a report made or something about this person. Maybe you need to go talk to, it's saying like you need to go talk to somebody. You might need to go talk to a judge. You might need to talk to a lawyer or a police officer about this person and what they're trying to do here, because it looks like this person is not going to let you walk away, or they're not going to let you get away from them. There's some kind of trap going on here. Something needs to be investigated. Okay. Something needs to be investigated. Somebody needs to focus on this case and figure it out. It has something to do about this person. So this person could be another Aries. This person could be a Gemini. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Libra. Okay. Or they could have any of that in their chart. Yes, this person is planning something here. So there's something going on here where like this person wants to keep you where you are so they can like get something done here. Okay. Because they want to take some form of action, or they want to do something. They want to have like some kind of power to get something done the way that they want it done. Aries. Wow. So you have two people. I thought it was one, but it's actually two people. And they both have air in their chart. So it makes me feel like there is a high level of manipulation, but it's mental manipulation. I'm hearing like they're planning something here. They're being very strategic. Together, they could be very cruel. I mean, by themselves, yes, they could be a cruel person, but together, they feed off of that energy, and they could even be even more cruel, and sinister. I do feel like this couple is trying to cause some kind of conflict, and it's because somebody here is bitter about something. It could be about a misunderstanding. Okay, some kind of misunderstanding that is resulting in some kind of power struggle with you. They feel like they need to overpower you, take power from you, okay, or take charge of the situation because they want to do something here. Tell me more about this. So a couple, huh? We got the moon card coming out. So this could be like somebody who you are hiding from, somebody that you're trying to stay away from. Maybe they caused you some kind of anxiety, or put you in a situation where it caused you some kind of anxiety. You are definitely being guided here to take some very bold action here. Okay, there could be an illusion that's building up around you because of this couple. You're definitely getting advice to get up and do something. Right now is not the time to take a rest on this. Right now is the time to take action here, Aries, because look, we do have the Seven of Swords coming out. So I do feel like this couple is definitely up to something. Look here, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse coming out as well. This could be something about an inheritance, money, property, a house, family wealth, a family legacy, a business. Like there's something here that they want to take from you or keep from you or keep hidden from you. Like they want to keep something from you. Okay, maybe that's why you need to get an investigator involved. You need to get the judge involved. Spirit is saying whatever you do, Aries, do it through the legal channels. Okay, don't try to go do something by yourself. You want to, I mean, unless you know that you're not going to get in trouble, right? But what you want to do is go through the proper legal channels to get the law on your side, okay? Because this couple is up to something here, and it has something to do with that. We have the Two of Swords coming out in reverse, though. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh. Okay. So, it looks like this couple might be trying to send you a player, like somebody who is coming into your energy to play with your emotions, because this person is very emotionally manipulative. It looks like they have gotten this person, or they have convinced this person that you are a bad person, okay? So this person could be coming towards you wanting a relationship, okay? And it looks like this person is going to make you happy. They're going to make you happy for a while. It doesn't look like this person's going to show their true colors right away. But I do feel like this person that they're sending to you is going to reveal something to you. And it's something that is going to cause you to take action. This person is going to reveal something to you. You know, it's one of those things where, I mean, for one of you, they could just tell you right out, flat out, and just tell you what's going on. But I feel for majority of you that this person is going to tell you, but without telling you verbally. So, in other words, you're going to pick up on things when it comes to this person. Like, you're going to know. You're going to be on top of it. Like, you're going to be like, oh, something's going on here. And you will, or you have, right? Because it could be a past situation. But I'm hearing, like, you're on top of it. They don't realize what they're saying. They don't realize that their actions speak louder than words. So I'm hearing like you're going to pick up on things really quickly, and things are going to be revealed to you, things that you didn't know about. And definitely it's going to make you come out of isolation, or cause you to pull something out of yourself that you rarely have to pull out. And I feel very strongly that it could be, I hope that makes sense, like pull something out of yourself, you know. That's why I laugh, because I'm like, I hope I'm being clear. But you know, we all have a little warrior inside of ourselves, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not like we walk around in that energy, but you know, sometimes that little warrior, that little firecracker, that little soldier comes out, you know. And I do feel very strongly that's what's going to happen here. Something that has been dormant inside of you is going to be reenacted, like recharged up, and you are going to be like on top of things here. Okay, it looks like you have some very crooked people around you, Aries. Could be family members. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like it's leaning toward family members. Okay, so it's a couple. They are family members, and they want to make sure that you stay out. Okay, you stay out of something here. You don't receive something here, right? Ooh, I'm hearing because you're going to jump into that fiery energy, that energy of getting up and getting something done. You know, I think you have allowed something to keep going for a while. You know, I think you let something just stay the way it was for a while, but now it's time for you to take action, and you know it, and you're going to get up and do it, right? Because you know it. And that's what's going to lead you to the Ace of Cups energy, where you're going to have a new beginning. Okay, it's like they're going to force you to create a new self. Okay, or it could be like your other alter ego coming out. You know, like we all have an alter ego, right? Yes, look at that. Aries, I'm hearing like you have something that is yours. Something that was meant for you, has always been meant for you, and this couple has been keeping it from you. Possibly not just from you, but your children as well, okay? Or your family, okay? So it could, maybe it's not just you, maybe it's just your whole family. Mm-hmm. We have the Page of Swords coming out. Okay, so yes, new beginnings, possibly writing a letter, maybe voicing some kind of truth about a situation. I do feel like you're going to stand up, Aries. You're going to be talking to a judge here and speaking some truth to these people about this situation that was wronged, where you had no control over. This could be something that happened to you when you were younger, or maybe in a time when maybe you're going through some kind of difficulties, you know, and you just couldn't act on something at that time when an inheritance was passed out or something like that, right? Or maybe you could have been living far away, right? And you just didn't have no real choice about what was going on. I do see some healings being done, and I'm also seeing a wish fulfillment. So be cautious with what you're asking, okay? You want to think clearly and ask the right, or for the right thing, right? So that the judge will give it to you and the courts will side with you. There's something that needs to be said and written that's imperative that you need to work on, okay? Maybe sitting down in front of a mirror, you know, and practicing what you're going to say, and make sure that you get to the point quickly, because people have a short attention span. So you want to like hit the points quickly, like this happened and this date and this date, and you want to like just give the facts, and try not to be and try not to get emotional, okay? Because if you get emotional, you'll start talking about the details of things, and these people need to just know the facts, right? So Spirit is saying this is why you need to practice, this is why you need to sit in front of a mirror, and you need to talk to yourself, record it, okay? And then put it to the side for a while, a day or two, or maybe a week, and then go back and listen to yourself enough where you want to distance yourself from the conversation that you're going to say, what you're going to, you know what I'm saying, long enough that you could forget what exactly you said. This way, when you go back, it's new to yourself, and then you could hear what the other person's going to be hearing, and make sure that you're getting your points across, the important points that you want them to focus on, okay? So you want to make sure that those are being in there, okay? And not let yourself get emotional. That's the key right there. Don't let yourself get emotional. Don't let the fire out. You know what I mean? You want to be diplomatic here, okay? You want to be open with this investigator. You want to be open with this judge, or whoever this is with the law, right? You want to be open with this person, and have a good rapport with this person. You also want to be comfortable talking to this person, because the more comfortable you are, the more practice you give, the more clear the communication is between you and that judge, right? Okay. All right. Anything else here that Aries needs to know? Yeah, they don't realize it. You know, this couple, they have caused delays for you in your life. And I'm hearing like the next 10, 20 years of your life is going to, like, you know, however long that you have to live here, right? So if you have another 20, 30 years, 40 years, whatever it is, right? I feel very strongly like the next 40 years, 20 years, whatever it is, right, is going to be like For you, it's going to be wonderful. For you, you're going to have that star energy. For them, for them, everything that they've done to you, like whatever the time period is, I'm hearing. So if you've been cheated, let's say 40 years of enjoying something, you're going to get 40 years. If it's been 30 years, you're going to get 30 years, right? If there's something like that is going on here. So because they caused you to be delayed and caused you frustration and caused you all these negative things to happen in your life, because everything is a chain reaction, you see. So because you didn't have this resource, other things in your life happened that fell apart. Maybe you couldn't get your car fixed. Maybe because you couldn't get your car fixed, you weren't able to get a certain job, right? It's a chain reaction. See? So guess what? Because they did that to you, now it's going to be done back to them. So now they're going to have and feel the frustration that you went through, right? Now they're going to be getting blocked and delayed and going through that energy. These people, I'm hearing, they saw you. They saw you suffer. They said they watched you suffer, and they knew. They knew that you needed this resource, and they didn't care. They're very cruel people. You were dealing with the worst of the worst, you know? The worst of the worst, that's what I'm hearing. You're going to be very stable. You're going to be very rich. Yes, you're going to be very rich here. This is what's coming out. What else is coming out? You're going to be very rich. Why is that coming out, Spirit? You're going to hold back. So what I'm hearing is, normally, Aries, you're a very giving person. And normally, if these people had just been right with you all along and didn't do this to you, you would have been very giving and caring and loving and nurturing to these people. Like, you would have been there for them. You would have been the person who they could have leaned on. And now you won't. No, you're not. Not with these people. You're going to actually be the opposite with these people. Because you see everything that they've done to you. Like the details, like I said, like you couldn't fix your car, so you lost the job. And, it's a chain reaction. You see the full picture. The whole illusion is going to be lifted, and you're going to see everything. And, ooh, oh, man, I'm telling you, you're going to treat these people the way they were treating you. You're going to have reasons to celebrate. It's like they have taught you, and you know what? It's weird. It's not really being mean. You're not really being mean. You just don't want these people in your life. It's giving me that energy of oh, it's a movie. Remember, I can't remember the name of the movie. I want to say Cruella. Like, she gets the money at the end of the movie. She gets her thing, but I mean, like, all her experiences changed her. At least that's my memory of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the point I'm trying to make here, Aries, is like, your best years are coming up. You're going to be gathered with people. You're going to have experiences that you were cheated out of, I'm hearing, and things are going to change here. We have the Three of Cups coming at the end of the deck here. Something's going to change here, okay? There's going to be a balance here that needs to be worked out on. Be careful and be cautious with codependent people trying to latch on to you. That could be a nightmare. People coming out of the blue, coming out like, oh, Aries, I heard you got this money, or I heard you're doing great now, and let me hang out with you, So be worried or be wary of those people. Be cautious with those people. Yeah, so you might have people coming out of the blue. Works. Okay. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck if you're wondering what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So, the Magician did come out, so I do feel like you're going to take this inheritance and you're going to create something with your talents and skills, you know? There is a lot of healing being done here. I'm going to split the cards again and see what else comes out. Yeah. So there's a lot of healing, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I feel like you're going to feel like the world has been lifted off your shoulders. Looks like you've been taking on a lot of responsibilities or just being burdened down with either like a lot of bills or responsibilities or something like that. Before that, look at that. Judgment. It's going to be Judgment Day. Okay, so this is beautiful, Aries. This is beautiful. It's like your whole life is going to change. Yeah, your whole life is going to change. But it's going to be because you got to practice, okay? Yes, you got to practice. You got to get to the point. You got to make sure that you're making the right points. You don't want to babble. And I myself should take this advice too. I wish I had known this before. I should also do this myself, right? Practice, practice, practice. Make sure you're getting straight to the point and you're emphasizing on the point. Not allowing yourself to get emotional to the point where you're going in circles. Like sometimes we get emotional, right? And we start talking about things, like details of things, and that ends up confusing the person that you're trying to communicate with. Okay, so yeah, I could take this advice as well. I think we all can to a certain degree. But Aries, your life's about to change for the better, and that's the truth. And it's going to be because of something that was owed to you years ago. Okay, I'm going to see what else is going on here. I did see something about your talents and skills being imperative. So what is Aries going to do after this money comes in or after this has been corrected? Like, what are they going to get? Or what are they going to do with it? Four Swords is coming out. You're going to take a vacation, maybe. Go on a cruise or something. Definitely taking a long break. The Queen of Wands, you ain't going to do very much for a while. You're not going to do very much for a while, you know. You're just going to be like hanging out, you know. Ace of Coins is coming out in reverse. The Empress is coming out in reverse. What's going on here? This is what came out. Well, it looks like you're going to be not giving money. You're not going to be charitable. Okay? It's like, yeah, it's giving me it's giving me that Cruella de Vil energy. Like this experience has changed you. It's something that's going to change you, at least for a little while. Looks like you're going to be a little bit selfish for a little while. Um, but you know what? Who can blame you? You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have so many people like coming out of the woodworks, people that you haven't seen in years, or maybe you don't even know some of them. You don't even, who are they, right? This thing about you being selfish and stuff like that, this could just be other people's perspective. Just remember that, okay? Specifically this person that has been cruel to you, it's back in this energy here. This person, it could very well be this person's point of view of you, okay? But if you look over here, we have the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So it's like you're going to take a long needed rest, you know? That's what I'm hearing. You might even go on a cruise or something. Maybe go to a spa. Maybe go just stay in a hotel. Just go and rent a hotel for a month or something like that. But it's like you're going to go into hiding. And you're not going to give nothing away to anybody. There is something here where you're going to be taking a risk. So it's going to take a while. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. This is actually really good because I don't see you taking action really quickly. It looks like you're going to take your time and think about things before you take any action. Like, you're going to think about everything. You have a split in the road that's going to be coming up, and you're going to have to make a decision of which path to go. It does look like it's something that you're going to be very ambitious about, right? Something about this energy, about the Knight of Swords energy, I feel like you're going to set some boundaries, and people are going to be looking at you in a certain kind of way, like what happened to Aries. Aries used to be so sweet and nice. Well, you're still the sweet and nice person, but I do feel like you're going to be setting boundaries, speaking up for yourself, maybe being a little what's the word, sharper with your words, like just saying no. People might just take that word like, oh, you said no, that's the most horrible thing in the that's the most horrible word in the world, that's the most horrible thing you could say, that kind of thing. But I think you're gonna learn saying no is gonna be your biggest conquest there. Anyways, Aries, thank you for joining me. Catch me in the next one. Hopes this helps you in some kind of way, and hope you got something out of this. And congratulations. Y'all take care. Bye bye.